Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of EcoCraft. Today guys, we're going to be talking a bit about what's going to be happening here and looking around at some of the changes I've done. So you guys, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Let's play some EcoCraft. So today guys, as I said, we're going to be talking a bit about what's going to be going on here, and we're going to be doing a bit of building too. So the first thing I wanted to do was talk to you guys a bit about what this place looks like show you what it looks like right at this point. We'll get to the different colored doors in a second, but yeah, hang on, I seem to be, do I have my video settings at something that's, I don't know, I seem to be like lagging a little bit, possibly due to one of the mods. Anyway, so we've got these 4 rooms so far. Let me just turn my jetpack on. And I want each of them to have a different purpose. Well, if you remember rightly, we're also going to have 7 other rooms. So we're going to have different purposes for them. And I want these 4 rooms to have some focus all on one thing, one aspect. So I've done a bit of block testing, as you can see. And I've come up with this design. So we've got laboratory blocks surrounding the outside, like the walls, and then we've got these around the walkway, around the outside. But I've left these open as I'm not really sure what to do with them. I'm thinking maybe glass and using these like a look-in thing, but then again we don't need it all the way along. So yeah, we still got to work that out. I've also left this open. I'm thinking maybe doing an elevator so we can get to the maintenance level, and then maybe I'm not sure how that will work. We'll have to work that out. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, like this white lamp and then the block of steel. But we've got to talk about this, by the way. So let me just quickly talk about that now. So I've come up with 4 different variations of this doorway, and I want to put it to you guys to decide. So the first variation is this one that I've used here. I've used them on all the doors. It's a block of steel that's chiseled from it's a block of steel that's chiseled to this shape. Now steel itself is pretty expensive. The easiest way is to use 4 coal and 1 iron to get 1 block. And yes, we have a ton of coal and a ton of iron, but it's still quite expensive to do this stuff. Mind you, it would only be on the doorways. But there are different variations. So we have this also. We have this is from Aegon. Aegon is pretty simple to make. It's a bit darker. There's no textures on it, but I reckon we could possibly find a way around it. Maybe we could use panels of this or something similar. I don't know. We'll have to work that out. And then we got the slightly lighter version. This is Forwards. This has some text to it. It kind of looks like it's a liquid almost. I'm not sure I'm into that design. It's not like, we could probably do some block contrast like this and this. As you can see, I've done the 4s like that too. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. The last one we have is, again, block of steel, but a different shape. I don't mind that. It's not a terrible design. Oh, hello, there's a blizz over there. Hello. A blitz. Yeah, this place isn't spawn safe at the moment. I've still got to do that. I'm going to use more of these. Oh, I should probably mention there is a bug in this current version of EcoCraft. Do not turn these into panels or forge micro blocks at all. You can place them down, but breaking them you will most likely crash your game. I'm not sure why, and as not many of the verds, I think forge micro blocks included, are currently updated or fixed, I doubt that will be fixed at all. So yeah, just a bit of a warning, don't make panels of these. Yeah. Now we've got to keep an eye on what we're eating here too, because our food situation is pretty bad at the moment. So we've got 48%, that's not bad. Okay, so yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, what we're going to do with this. I suppose we should get on to the second thing. So this is going to be the first of our 8 structures. Oh, quick thing. I've disabled the complete darkness. It was just really annoying. Yeah, random things. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to talk a bit about what this place is going to be. We've got 7 other things of these to do. I think I may have a quick way of doing that too. We'll have to have a look at that in another episode. But I kind of want our first place to be power. We have power down there already at our, where is it, home. This got a blue one. Oh yeah, death. I've just been deleting them. They're not really helpful at all. We've got to go to that mine shaft at some point too. That's out that way, not far at all. But yeah, so I want our first one to be power, I'm thinking. Just because if we set up power, then we can know that we've got a source of power up here that we can get to easily enough. And what I'm thinking is, we need one room to act as a control room. So our where we can like turn our reactor off and on and such. We then need a room for our reactor to actually sit in. But then what we're going to do with the last 2, I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking maybe one we could do as fuel creation. So it's maybe like it's solely for producing yellorites, because I think we're going to be doing big reactors in this. We do also have IC2, industrial craft. I could possibly look into that, but considering I haven't really had much experience with industrial craft, I'm just not sure. We will need probably some EU generators anyway, because I want to make sure that we've got all power required. But we'll have to look into that at some point. I reckon for starters, we're definitely going to have a big reactor set up. So what I'm thinking is maybe that room, this one could be our control room. So we'll have connections up to our different things to turn them on, turn them off. You get the idea. Then maybe we can make this one and that one our reactor, our power generation. So maybe this one's for big reactors and this one's for our EU generation. Possibly. Again, possibilities. We're not setting anything in stone. And then this one could be our fuel generation. Now that's EU. I think would be going the reactor path. So we'd need nuclear control stuff. Possibly we can do that. I haven't done anything like that yet, but again, it's not the end of the world. I've also got to set up the walls along the outside. So this is a walkway, 4 blocks wide, and then these are 5 because that just worked out better. So yeah, I'm gonna also have a look into copying this and putting it somewhere else. We also need to work on a roof design for this, but that will depend on how high we want this to be. I'm thinking a dome shape. Considering the original RenStar Space Station, I think he did do it in a dome shape. I might be wrong about that though. We'll have to have a look. I'll have a look in the videos later on. I also like how these carpenter's wedges, they make it look so good. we are also going to set up a door system. So we have these items in here called bridges, I think they are. Bridge. If I type bridge, yeah, there we go. Drawbridge. So it stores its inventory when harvested, and basically they just like push out blocks to a certain amount. You can change up what blocks it uses, so that could be pretty cool. Activate a create. Oh, that sounds interesting. We have to get into blood magic at some point too. But yeah, so we may end up making the extended bridge, which doesn't look too hard. We need cobalt, ardite, block of redstone, and then normal drawbridge, which we make from pretty simple stuff. Bronze, aluminum, brass, dispenser, blank cast. Yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. So that's not going to be too hard. I also want to see if we can set up some sort of like, maybe like a keypad sort of thing. Maybe there's a way we could set up a keypad, and then like one press will push the doors down, and then a few things later they'll automatically go back up. Not sure about that. We'll have to work that out later. But yeah, this place is looking really good so far. All it needs is for us to start putting things in here, and that is what we're going to be doing today. So as I said, let's make this room our control room. So we need to work out what we're going to have. I'm thinking, I think we do have this, we have the possibilities of making screens. Yes, we do. RF tools. Okay, that's not hard at all. And we have screen controller. Before screens can work, they need to get power from this controller. Even a screen that only has modules that require no power will need to have a controller. One controller can power many screens as long as they are in range. So that will be our we all have screens. Maybe we could have one for RF, one for EU, and then maybe some sort of like power generation rate, like fuel generation rate in the middle. I'm not sure how that will work. We'll have to do a bit of looking. Let's just jump straight through here. It's so much nicer without the annoying, super dark stuff. We also haven't gone back to the I've got to find a nether temple at some point, nether fortress, so that we can actually get ourselves some wither heads. I think I have worked out also how to get witch water, so we can try that too. Either one might work better. Let's just grab our experience rod, and we're gonna grab the put you in there. We're gonna grab this. Good XP. Good XP. So we're just gonna fill up that. There we go. Now, the question is, what do we want to use? We want something that sort of looks advanced. Maybe there's some sort of control panel? Do they have a sort of control panel? Farm control? Those are kind of interesting. Another for forestry. Energy counter, range trigger. None of those look like what we want. No. What if we look at panel? Maybe it's not. Maybe there's nothing called. We could have a look at EcoCraft. There's a few things in EcoCraft that we haven't tried. Do we even have EcoCraft? I forget anymore. I'm pretty sure we have EcoCraft. Let's have a look. No, we don't have EcoCraft in here. That's okay. Let's see. Well, we could possibly use one of those stairs. One of those seats, I mean. They're wooden. Let's have a look at seats. I should have did this a little better. We can make wooden versions of seats. I reckon that could be quite fun actually. Like they've gone all futuristic, but then they've also added like this old periodic style thing. Guess that would be cool. So let's go dark oak. We don't have any. Fun. Do we have any dark oak planks? We have normal planks. That's not dark oak. Dark oak we don't. How can we get dark oak? I thought we had some. What other planks do we have? Yeah, spruce. Let's make spruce. Spruce is not bad. Birch, acacia, spruce. Oh, we need. Wait, what? We have all the items. Okay. We also need the back. Let's go for those are too old. Let's go for that. That looks good. Oh, wait, we already made the back. We were after the seat. Oh, right. Okay. Got ya. Got ya. Oh, we don't have any more wool. String. We have some string though. That's good. Spruce. There. Let's grab the other seats. Let's try this, shall we? Let's also make a bit of a race platform. So let's grab some. That's interesting. Oh no, it is going up. We're getting more sand. I wonder how that is. I don't know. Let's grab some argon. And then we might. Let's see. So we can press control and cycle through the different block variants. Let's go with let's go with red. Let's try that, shall we? Let's have a look how this looks. Could also try forge, but I want to see how this looks. So let's think about this. Let's have a screen here. Yeah, here. We'll put it here, and then we'll have a walkway leading down here. So we'll go 1, 2. Do a sort of like goes along the front, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 back, and we'll push it around here, possibly. How does that look? That doesn't look too bad. Just do that, and then if we fill this in, just it doesn't look like it works, but just give me a sec. We'll have to have a look. I'm not sure whether this will work either. Don't worry. I'm really hesitant with building because I'm not a good builder. Mind you, that's why I try these things, so I can get better and possibly have some criticism from you guys. So that's our base. So we're going to do stairs, of course. Do we have any carpenter's blocks? We don't. And we'll put a seat, so let's say, right the center. Does that be the center? That'd be the center, I think. And then we put the seats back right there. Oh. No, that's not right. The seat back doesn't the seat back doesn't go face away from it. Sorry, no. That's incorrect. Let's put you back down. Then put the seat on there. Why do you want to face this way? That's not right. Let's try putting this down this way. Is that better? You gonna behave now? That's better. Too far forward though. Let's put you right in the middle of these two. So middle and middle. So there. Yep, that's right. So then we put this down there. Oh, you put me in it. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll have like a control panel, and we can see how much power we have, and we can jump out and we say, oh, we need to double check on that, or we can double check on that. But this floor, might be too dark actually. I think it's too dark. I mean, I don't mind dark and bright because of the contrast, but I just don't think it works really well at this point. We kind of want it to be a bright open place, and I just dropped that down there. Right, jetpack triggered. I hate dropping things. We need to build a maintenance level still too. I'm planning on doing that soon. So let's just put that down. Okay, let's try finding a lighter block. What about that? It's red though, it's not really what we're after. Blue? Blue on that? Nah, not blue. How about light blue? Nope. Cream? Is that a cream? I'm colorblind, guys, so yeah. That doesn't look too bad. That's more a cream, isn't it? Let's put this right there. That's more an aqua. What am I saying? Let's not say aqua. Let's try. So that's the same color as the floor. So that's argon as well. What's this? I think that's like... Let's have a look. Is there any other white blocks that we can make? White stained clay. It's gotta be something. White lamp. Anti-block? Ooh, let's try this. Now I know anti-block is bright, but it could be kind of an interesting block to use. Let's just set that back to 0 so it actually sets up. We've also got this other stuff too. No, anti-block, thanks. So if we look at this, it's quite bright. It's almost to your eyes bright, but it could work. We've also got, I know something there. There, factory block. There's a few different things we can do with that. How do we make that? That's not hard at all. That's actually really easy. That could be... Ooh. Let's try this. Okay. This could be a replacement for our... doorways. Sorry, I'm losing I'm forgetting what I'm saying. So let's start off by putting this down here. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it fits there at all. No, that doesn't fit there at all. Okay, let's take this out and see how this looks, and then I may have just actually saved guys all the trouble of choosing. Let's see. Ooh, this looks good. That actually looks like a factory thing too. I kind of like this because it's it's slightly lighter, so it fits with this. But then this also contrasts. What if we had a bit of a compromise? Nope, wrong block to break. What if we had a bit of a compromise and we went with this on the inside and that on the outside? Let's have a try of this, shall we? So we go, I know, I just broke this and I'm putting it back, aren't I? Fun. Good job, me. So let's go like that. And like it kind of breaks it up a little bit too. I like this. Okay, so there, and then we'll come over here, do the same thing. Oh yes, this looks good. This is looking good. It's breaking it up a lot more. And then you get like the cleanness of the inside, and then like when you're actually in there, it feels like you're in a working place because you walk into a more grimy. I think grimy is the right word. Grimy area. Oh yes, this is looking good. I know I'm saying it over and over again, but that's because it does. So the last thing we're going to do this episode, once I finish this, is we're going to set up the reactor. We're going to move it over to this place, and we're going to set it up with a we're going to set it up with a tesseract. That's the word I was after. Sorry guys, I forgot what the word was. I totally admit that. How does that look? That looks very good. Last two, and then we're going to work out the seed as well. I might do some of this off camera so I can actually like concentrate on what I'm doing. I mean, I don't mind talking to you guys about what I'm doing. It's just I seem to go off track a lot of the time. And while that's okay, I prefer to keep my videos on track if I can. But decisions like this I normally do. I like to bring you guys in on that sort of stuff. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna do a video in next, like straight after this, and I kind of need your help to decide some stuff. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description box below so you guys can see it. I wonder if I can do something with this. Because this is creating like a caution tape system thing. Maybe not here. Maybe not there. Let's try some different style. There's this, a little rust. I don't know. Nah. We'll have to do a bit more digging. Okay, so last job for today. Let's set up this reactor.